Also had to pick up the AEW World title, the toy belt. Alright guys, I got the AEW figures. Check them out. These things are amazing, man. Chris Jericho, look at that. Absolutely love it. These figures in person, I think, are a lot better than actually the images. And I'll show you here the Cody, and I'll kind of explain in a second. Wow, look at this. Cody Rhodes, which is the son of Dusty Rhodes, for anyone that's watching that doesn't know All Elite Wrestling. It's on TNT every Wednesdays at 8 p.m. You guys got to watch this new promotion. I know a lot of my audience is older, so if you guys want to see some really good wrestling that's kind of, you know, a little bit different than WWE, feel free to do that. But these torsos look really bad in the pictures, but I think they look fine and great in person. He's a little pale. Maybe give him a little bit of tan. But other than that, these figures look awesome. I think Jazzwares Wicked Cool Toys did a great job. Let me get this glare out of the way. So we got Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. And then we also have Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes, which is just known as Cody in AEW, and Chris Jericho. The packaging on these things is awesome. I love them. We didn't get the brandy at Walmart. They do not have it yet. But, man, I woke up so many days in a row at 6 o'clock and was at Walmart just to get these things. Triple H, met some really cool people as well. So I'll show you some of these other figures. I got some really older figures here from the 90s, not these ones, but Jeff Hardy. All right, so this is like a retro Sting. Of course, it's not an actual older figure. It's newer figures just with this old gear. And then we got the Ultimate Warrior, man. I absolutely loved Ultimate Warrior and Sting growing up. Speaking of Sting, there's an older Sting, WCW. And then we got the Macho Man WCW. Ooh, yeah. Brother Hulk Hogan WCW. I know you're probably looking at this wall and saying, man, this is the biggest waste of money, but this is basically assets. Like, this is money hanging on the wall. I can always resell this and get a lot of money back. So, I mean, pretty much more than what I paid for the stuff. We got Bray Wyatt. I had to pick that up. The Fiend. That thing is awesome. This is the WrestleMania that I was supposed to go to in Tampa that never happened. That got switched over to the Performance Center. We got another Hulk Hogan. This is a newer figure. Well, not, you know, like brand new, but, you know, not a 1990s. Not 1990s. Now, speaking of older figures, now this is back when I was growing up. Hulk Hogan and Dennis Rodman, man. When Rodman came to WCW and went against DDP and Karl Malone, man, that was just special. That was awesome. We got another Macho Man, Randy Savage. Old WCW Nasty Boys. These are Brian Knobbs and Jerry Saggs wrestling figures. I got more to show you guys here from the 90s, so bear with me. Alright, so Bobby Roode. We got Sting. We got John Cena. We got a different Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend version, of course. That was before the Fiend. And Ryback. And then we got Kurt Angle. And then up here we have Jinder Mahal with AJ Styles. We have the Shield. Got to get Dean Ambrose, which is now Jon Moxley in AEW, with Seth Rollins there. Jon Moxley being from Cincinnati. We got the First Time in the Line Iconics. I think that tag team is probably like one of the most entertaining tag teams on WWE in my opinion, and it's their first figures, so I had to keep that. Now this one's cool. This is Ric Flair and his daughter, Charlotte Flair, in a battle pack, which is awesome, with the WCW title. And then we have the Warrior and Sting with the belt, or the title, the championship. Sting and Warrior, of course, got into the business together, were partners way back in the day, so that's very awesome that they put those two in the pack. We got Rusev as well. He looks huge. He's a huge figure. This is old school right here, 1990s. The Legion of Doom, Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal. I dressed up as them as Halloween one year. That was really fun. We got Ahmad Johnson. Psycho Sid, which is Sid Vicious. Mankind. I'll show you guys those other ones here in a second. And then over here for the Bindums, these were really hot when I was a kid. I love these. Man, going to KB Toys, that was the thing to do, man. That was like heaven when you were a kid, and Toys R Us. But this is Razor Ramon, which became Scott Hall in WCW. And then we got Mankind again. Yokozuna, Triple H. We got an Undertaker here. Goldust. The Rock is Rocky Maivia. Diesel, which is Kevin Nash. We got another Undertaker that doesn't have the real white pale skin to him. And then we have Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, the 1-2-3 Kid, which became X-Pac, Sid Vicious again, Owen Hart, Bret Hart, the Hart Foundation, Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. I loved the British Bulldog growing up also. I loved all these guys, really. British Bulldog, though, I really loved his gear. Now we got Vader, Hawk Animal again, the Road Warriors, and Lex Luger. Now up here we have Shawn Michaels. Man, that's awesome. I absolutely love that figure. This was one of my favorites growing up, playing with this figure here. The British Bulldog. Man, that's sweet. Bret Hart. Played with all those figures growing up. And then we got some WCW NWO figures also. Sting and Hogan. Hollywood Hogan with the belt. Clash of Champions. It was only $11.99 at Kmart back then. And then we got the Giant, which became the Big Show. And Kevin Nash in a battle pack, or a Battle of the Giants pack. And then we got Wildcat Chris Harris. He's from my area, so I had to get him. Seen him quite a few times. That's Impact Wrestling TNA figure. Brian Pillman, which his son Brian Pillman Jr. is wrestling right now. He's from my area as well. I think he's going to be great. So Brian Pillman, Cincinnati. Had to put the Cincinnati guys side by side. I got to get a John Moxley figure to put next to that. And then we got the Impact Wrestling Jeff Hardy. I love that figure, man. Picked that up on Facebook Marketplace pretty cheap. Can resell that for a lot more money than I bought it for. And then we got all those, right? I'm moving, so this is going to be different. I'm not going to have these on the wall. I actually bought displays for these for my new place. But I also had to pick up the AEW World Title, the toy belt, which looks sick, man. And then we got the ring. I got one in the box, one out of the box for display. And then we got the old retro title, the WWF, now WWE title. I did get this WCW car from a NASCAR collection I bought and resold on eBay. So I kept that. Kept the WCW and the Kid Rock car because I like both of those. We also have AJ Styles signed, NWOs, some signatures from them, Jeff Jarrett signed, and then a couple Hardy Boys signatures there, one on a magazine, Raw magazine, Jeff and Matt Hardy. So right now, guys, I'm super happy with the AEW figures. They are available at Walmart if they're not sold out by you, so if you guys want them, go get them, or ringsidecollectibles.com. And please let me know what's your favorite figure that I showed you here in the video, or just who's your favorite wrestler of all time. I love this, man. Wrestling figures are hot right now. Cannot wait to get some more, so I'll update you guys with a new video when I get some new figures. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.